But behind every great man is an amazing woman. That's right. Pat, for all your support and dedication while Howard spent numerous hours through the years. For all the hours you sat beside him, all those drives. With people like you, the children of our cities become better citizens. We thank you, District 58, the staff, board members, volunteers, and players. Thank you so much, Pat. Before I turn this over to Natasha, anyone else? Did I miss anyone? Natasha, our new DA, has been trained by Howard. I hope you forget all of his bad stuff.
Not already. Thanks, Lana. I have to go to this because if not, like others, I will deviate. The days leading up to the day had me very nervous in what to say or not to say, because there's never a good enough approval for you. I have learned so much over these last 6 years under your leadership. But there's nothing I say or do that will ever be able to fill my shoes, or your shoes, I'm sorry, for this district. I can only hope that I can impact as many youth and volunteers in this district as you have over the years. 56 years is a lot. That's more than half your life. I don't see myself doing that, at least not for just one organization. The impact you have made in so many young lives will be remembered for the years to come. It's been a pleasure to learn from you. With all the ups and downs that we've had, I wouldn't trade them for all the lessons that I've learned for anything. Thank you from the bottom of my heart for caring so much for the next generations. I only hope I can make the difference just in half of the lives you have. Enjoy your retirement and the rest of your golden years. You will forever be remembered in this district.
Well, hang on before I give it to Howard, because you know he doesn't stop talking. So we're going to let Howard have the last word. So if there's anybody have anything else to say?
I have to go to the bathroom.
You better go, because he won't stop. Once Howard's done talking, we do have a food truck out there, plus down in the meeting room there are some snacks. There's a ice chest somewhere with water and soda.
It's in the snack bar.
Oh, it's in the snack bar. Okay. Anyways, I'm going to turn this over to Howard. He gets the last word, but I am done. Yes.
Okay, now, most of you guys are all adults, and I'm going to tell you a story that happened back in the early 70s, even before I met Paul. I started in Little League in '67, coached for 2 or 3 years, became president. I was president for a total of 9 years. Paul was president for 10 years in the Valley. I met him in 1981 when I became DA. But all you guys think about what is the most event you encountered in Little League? I was president, and as Andrew and Beth knows, we were playing at the field on California Street. And a game at 9 o'clock that morning, and I was on the premises at the back of the parking lot. The street was out here, the fields are over there. look towards the street, and there's this nice, slender young lady in a miniskirt walking towards the field. This is a true story. And I looked again, and the miniskirt was here, her underwear were down here. And I go, how do I deal with that? How do I go talk to that lady about her underwear? And of course, Pat was on the right there, not too far away. So I called Pat, and her and a couple other ladies went out and met the lady and took care of the situation. But that's a shocker when you see that, and you're the president. How do I deal with that? So you guys think about your careers. And something that has been a shocker to you, maybe. Who knows? But all of the arguments, the disagreements, we ain't gonna do that, we're not gonna do this, we'll do this, we'll do that, you know. That's all business, guys. And I don't think in over 34 years in the DA department, I served 31 of those years, but I retired last year and 2 times before that. So out of the 34 years, I ended up with 31, okay? But I don't recall ever getting mad at any board member or president or parent, cussing anybody out, hitting anybody, or carrying a grudge. You can't do that. You know, I just say, and I know, where's Beth at? Beth, and you and Alan remember this. One of your managers a couple years ago in 6, 7, and 8 pitching machine tournament, Danny was playing Yucaipa American, and both coaches ended up at the backstop. And when they thought the game was over or not over, they got out of control, the fans got out of control, and the game was stopped. Turns out the game was not over. Managers got removed from the tournament, from the rest of the tournament, whether there's any games or not. And but, you know, Josh Allen got upset with me. I saw him at the stand chat a day or 2 later in the Alberta tournament, and he said, "Howard, I have no respect for you. I used to respect you, but now I don't respect you at all." I said, "Understand? I understand." Next year, managers and coaches all started comes up and said, "You know, Howard, now I know why you as a manager. What you had to do, because I did not take care of my team or my parents like I should have as a manager." And I said, "No, you're right, but Josh and I have been friends all along, because I don't carry your grudge. This is just business. You disagree, you say what you want, I'll say what I want. Work it out. There's no problem. It's not solvable." You guys know, Josh was out there earlier this year. Let's make a deal. Here's what we'll do. Here's what you guys will do. Bingo. It's solved. And when you get better than that. Josh says, "I told San Bernardino." I said, "No, it doesn't matter to them. The case has been solved." And that's exactly what happened. When she did mention it to San Bernardino, I said, "Look, we got that resolved." But there's always a solution if both sides are willing to give and take. And you say, "Well, that's not exactly the rules." And you guys have known in my career, and I've said this many times, there's rules that I break, there's rules that I will bend, rules that I will not break or bend. somebody said, Howard, this all-star team, this parent can't come up with 3 proofs of residency. What do I do? What league are you? Well, they're Paraguay. Paraguay's not going to do anything in this district as far as moving on. Just let the kid play. If they should win the district, then we'll go in and solve that problem. Don't put the parents through a lot of hoops unnecessarily. Now, there's a guy from Paraguay, Batty, all the 6 strong leagues, DHS, 29 in Yucca. Those are the 6 strong leagues. Those we may be more critical on to begin with, because we have to assume they may win it. So, you guys have been great. I enjoyed all of you. And when I started in Little League in '67, all the friends that I have then, all my armies, they're gone. All passed on. Now, in closing, I will share something with you that you may or you may not know. I don't know if Alan, Beth know this or not. Okay? But I'll share this with you. In Yucaipa, there's a service club called the Rotary Club. Okay? I got a letter in the mail the other day from the Rotary Club of Yucaipa. The Rotary Club puts on the annual Yucaipa Christmas Parade, which is December the 9th, starting at 12 o'clock in Yucaipa. And the letter says, Howard, you and Pat, because of all you guys have done for this community, like Bess says, which is a lot, you guys are going to be Grand Marshal of that parade. I don't know what that Grand Marshal does, or how the Grand Marshal acts.
Howard,
But I go, in Rocky Cobb, playing baseball for me when it was just me. He runs his dad's business at Cobb's Printing. He called me a few days before that to get my address. I said, Rocky, what's this all for? He said, Howard, what the things you've done? I said, just got a long list of things that you've done. I'm anxious to see that list so I can remember what the heck I did. Because as the years go by, but we remember less and less and less. Scott, Alan, Beth, Fran.
Do not pronounce it wrong. 30 years.
You're an old timer, just like Paul.
That's my neighbor.
Paul. And Ernesto, right? and Denise and Robert, you guys. The ones I know today, but all the people in the past, obviously I don't have a chance to say anything to them. But I want to thank you guys for all your help, all your support, all your dedication. And it's been a long haul. And of course I have to thank my wife, like Scott says. So it takes two to make this stuff happen. How it happened, I don't know. Some people do scouts all their lives, some people do other sports all their lives, different organizations, different